Hello, viewer, and welcome back to Games with Dialogue. This is episode 40 of my RPG Maker MV series. Last time I was working on the Knowledge Shrine. While it's not completely done yet, the groundwork's all finished, so I can hammer away at it while I work on other stuff. So, let's move on. Alright, I think my focus today will be on the desert town, so let's jump over there. This one I want to be bigger, the biggest town yet. Which means what I'm thinking of doing, I'm thinking of putting the ocean here, and then the port, the major port part over here, and then have the town run all the way across the top. This should do it. Yeah, I guess. I'm not really familiar with what, ports look like. I mean, all I really know about ports is that they've got, like, docks that come out, but that doesn't look good. That doesn't look good at all. Come back out here so I can see the whole thing. So we can have part of the port over here, but the part that the player lands at with their boat should be over here, which means I'm gonna need more of this. I'll do this, I think. Well, yeah, that'll be the exit for the town, this landmass up here. So where does it end up here? Should it go all the way up? There has to be a point where the town ends, which means the dock has to end somewhere. And when the dock ends, what do I put over here? I want to look at what I did over here. Yeah, it just ends. This one just keeps going. Yeah, so maybe no, you know what? It's fine. What I'll do is I'll make the ramps and everything, and then I'll just have sand where the cobblestones are here. That's fine. I do need to cover up the sandy part here because it's not on the water. Go. Yeah, I guess that'll do. And then I'll just have to post you again. All right. What kind of buildings is it gonna be? Maybe something like this? Probably should have been something I looked at earlier. No, that'll work. What about these? What does this look like? Maybe more of a temple? I like them both. This one, I don't know. This one looks more fancy to me. Better made, I guess. More sturdy. Looks like the, this one looks like it's just made out of sand that's, somebody threw together. What else? One of these? I haven't used anything like this before. Yeah, but I'm thinking if there's gonna be any building made out of this material, it's gonna be one building here. Just one. What about this? Completely brick? No, this I'm thinking for some other town. I'm not going to extend it just yet. I want to make use of what I have so far. So, what would a port town look like? We need some port buildings over here, I guess. That'll be made out of the sturdier stuff, or should I just ignore that? I'll just leave these here as the close to the port buildings. That's fine. 3 walls, that's not what I want. It's too much. Too much? I just want it to be too high. That's too high. Okay. Nope. I messed up on the... There we go. Alright. Actually, we could do... Yeah. Actually, for this one... Dang it. I want it to be a longer... Yeah, like that. Okay. And then this one can be just a square. This one... I'll make a bunch of smaller buildings like this, and then another one up here. Like, yeah, that's fine. There we go. Okay, good. I need a road that runs through it, but I'll worry about that later. Actually, I'll worry about it later once I have all the buildings in place. Okay, so this will be the port district, and it'll end up here somewhere. I'm definitely going to change things up because I always change things up. But for now, what use do these different buildings serve? Usually port warehouses would have storage, right? Goods and stuff that people transport by ship. So, I'm going to make this house like a fisherman's house right near the wharf. Where's there we are. Yeah. That'll be fine. I could make it bigger. Just a little bigger. Nah, I think that's fine. Should there be like a fence or something that runs the length of the map? People have to come through this part to get out. If that's the case, then I need to make this building even bigger. And you know what I'm going to do in that case is use one of these. I guess that's okay. These guys I screwed up on then. All right, real quick. There we go. So that's fine, I think, as kind of the end of the wharf right here. And I'll just do this and that. And then I'll run like a fence over this way. People have to come in here to get around. Yeah, I'm all right with that. So there could be a door here on the other side of the fence and a door here on this side of the fence. This is the entrance. This is the exit for the back area here. Yeah, that's fine. And then this one over here. Right click. Right click. Same thing. Same thing. Okay. Now I need a fence. What can I use? Should I use... I want to stay away from wood, I think. Yeah. I want to stay away from wood just to give it a different feeling from the logging town. I need the rest of the town over... Well, some more of the town over here. So the big thing I need to think about is that this is an occupied enemy territory. When the player lands, they have relative run of this area. I'll have dock workers and things like that, sailors over here. To get out here, they have to go through the building, which could have some soldiers in it. They'll interact with an NPC who is like customs, sure, just a brief thing, and then they can come out here and wander the town. But I need more town, if that's the case. I also need to keep in mind width. We'll do 70, I think, width. Yeah, it's not a lot. It's probably going to get longer before the day's out, but yeah, good. Okay, good. So it doesn't matter how much C I put around, like over here. I think there should be more C. It doesn't matter how much C I put around the town. I can always make more room for the town itself. So I'm not too worried about that. Let's assume we need a central building for the government of this town, right? A place, not an inn like I had in the logging area, but the logging village, but a place where the leadership of the town meets, but also like where the main threat, the main soldier camp for the place, for this village. Like this. I like that better. I'll do that. Where would you enter? You would enter from here. No, I don't like that long stretch. Whoops, that's too far, and I messed up now. That's where the Angel of Knowledge is going to be. The player talks to it, sets up the Shrine of Knowledge, and I'll have a little event that does that. But I want one of these in town. What else can I... Oh, no, you know what? I could have an oasis little thing. A water... Yeah. If I have like a pool or a pond or something, I would have most of the villagers around fresh water. That's not going to work. I was hoping it would, but that's not going to work. All right, well, you might notice, I hope you notice, that I kind of jumped ahead. I had a whole episode recorded, and I built it out and everything, and then I took some time, and I thought about it, and I just wasn't happy with the way it is. What I want to do instead, if we go back to the world map real quick, this section of this village facing the ocean should all be port, I think. The part here on the side. I also want to move the opening over here. Well, let me just start. Because I don't want to get any more distracted than I already am. Let's start with the dock again, like we were doing. We're gonna have the whole 3 squares? 1, 2, 3? Yeah, that makes it look thick enough, I think. We're gonna have the dock run from there to there. There we go. All right. More of the dock. I think I just want it to run... well, I'll do that. Sure. I'm not quite sure... You know what? I'm not going to bother. I'm not quite sure how far up I want it to go because I want the whole... no. I want an opening right there. And again, I don't know what I'm going to do with the edge here. I don't like it the way it is, just wide open, but I also don't like putting the wall right up against this ocean. Something like that. There's the dock area for ships to come in. And then there's the barracks area for the military. Let's see here. If I have customs, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let me do the roof because I think that's better. I'll do something like that, I think. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I gotta move this door. So this one, cut and put there. This one, cut and put there. There we go. And then we need... I want it to run across like this, but not quite yet. I need to see where I do with the barracks. All right. So the military side, the merchant side of it, pulls into this part of the port, and that's fine. The military side has to come further in, but that's fine too. What am I going to do with the... What am I going to do with the barracks? I should have it closer to that entrance, I think. And this part should be the barracks, I think, at the entrance to the town. So let me do that. I think that'll be okay. And then one of the dang it, right there. It was the tiny little... Where are they? It was a tiny little, like, training yard. We had, the best I could do for, like, training dummies was, actually, I'll get rid of that one, because I like them lined up here. And looking at it, I didn't give myself nearly enough room. Maybe I should move, yeah, alright, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move this up a little bit, and make this little training yard bigger. That means I can also make this whole section bigger, which is what I want. Okay, I think I got it. Almost back to where I wanted to be. I just needed the jail cells. Oh, no. No, that'll work. Okay. I wanted 4 cells, one for each of the main characters, just in case I decide that the gameplay should have them come get thrown in jail. Yeah, this will lead into this building, and there will be a wall that separates it with a door, but this door leads into the jail cells. Okay. Also going to build a few extra, like, warehouse buildings for the military side of things. All this junk over here will be for merchants and stuff, but the military still have soldiers they ship in as well as goods that they ship in, so they would store them separately. So I need, you know what? It'll just run there, and then there will be a, where do I want the fence? No. I'll put the fence right there. No, I don't want it to go all the way across like that either. That'll be fine. So these aren't going to be warehouses. I'm actually debating whether or not I want to use these walls, or where was it? I was using, oh no, I was using these, wasn't I? I just don't like the stone look. Anyways, leaving that behind, I want to set up a couple of houses. So, assuming this is the entrance to the world map over here, and there's an entrance over here, but that's by the military presence. What is going to come over here? I think an inn would be best. So, well, wrong. I want it to be. How did I have it? I had a unique look to it, more like an L shape. I think something like this was what I had previously. Then 2 down and 2 down there. I don't like that. Oh, you know what? Okay, yeah. I had more rooms over here. So it went like this. The entrance was over here, but you know, I'm gonna do this. So the entrance is here, and then you come back to the rooms back here. That's fine. This will be the inn. What am I going to have over here? Some shops, maybe? Commerce. You know what? Over here by the barracks, I'll have the commerce center. The government building. Well, I'll build that later. Let's put the shops in. That one, that's going to be the item shop, I think. I want just some open ground over here, but I do want the weapon and armor shop. Well, no, you know what? I'll move this over a little more. I want the weapon and armor shop to be right next to each other. Not too close to the water, just close enough. Yeah, alright, so this will be the item vendor. And then the weapon and armor shop. I want it to be a little bit bigger. So the back room will be where they store their stuff, and then the front showroom. And that'll be the weapon. No, that'll be the armor shop, I think. Because you got your display models and you got your stuff in the back. The weapon shop. I'm thinking. I want a unique looking building. Not the same square that I always have. No, I'm not happy with this. The squat square building just doesn't work for me. What I'm going to do is get rid of the item shop the way it is now and the weapon shop. When you come into town and you walk over here, there should be one item here. Let me back that up. Let's assume that the road comes in like this, right? So it's definitely going to come over here to the inn. What I would like it to do is come around like this and make like a loop, which means we'd have a building here, maybe a building in the center, and a building here, right? But the building down here, the door has to face us. There could be an entrance facing north, but you can't see it, so how would you know where to go in, right? Which means I should put 2 buildings next to each other and then one here. So I should move the circle down a little bit, at least a little bit. Okay, so that gives me a little bit more wiggle room. So if I want the buildings to look unique, if I want something that's not just a block, I need to make sure that I have enough room. So let's say the weapon or armor shop goes right here. Okay. That'll work. All right. Good. Okay. I don't know which shop that's going to be, but I like it. All right. So let me take the door I had for the item shop. That was this one? That was this one. Right. Paste. There we go. What's going to be over here? And what's going to be down here? Maybe I could put, well, if I put the weapon and the armor shop together, it's too much like the logging camp. Weapon and armor shop together. I want it to be different. If it's going to be different, that means it's got to be separate. So I could put the item shop over here by the water. It could function as a fishing shack. That could be where the natives go for their tackle and their hooks and their thriving fishing. Yeah, all right. Yeah. Does it need to be a square? I guess there could be, there could be a little room that runs out to the water. For her, just for her, or whoever the shop owner is. Just for them. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Her own little pier. I like that. Okay. All right, so that's the item shop. That's the weapon shop. Oh, wait. I moved that around, didn't I? This is the item shop. Paste. This was the inn, so I'm going to put that there. Which one of these was the weapon shop? This one, right? Yeah. All right. And I hadn't gotten around to building the weapon shop yet. So what can I do here? Well, let's assume this is the weapon shop. Because the armor shop has a display area. Let's assume when you walk into the armor store that there's a bunch of display cases, things like that, right? Up front. Okay. So that's fine. And then there could be the counter back here. Okay, good. Good. So far, so good. I'm happy with this. We need a place for the residents now. Clustered over here. We can have a well, we can have a fresh water source and everything like that. It's also within viewing distance of the barracks, so that's good, I guess. The bad guys are keeping tabs on the heroes or the residents or the people who live here. I'm also going to have a little checkpoint building right here. Nothing too fancy, just like a gatehouse or a guardhouse, whatever you want to call it. These two buildings share a thing. So when a player comes in, no, that defeats the purpose. That defeats the purpose of the next building I'm going to add. The Commerce Center. Where am I going to have that, though? They can come in this way or they can come in this way. I should put it... You know what? Let me put the path in here. All right. Well, if it comes down... I want it to come over here. I can just do that. Sure. Then... it conveys the idea that there's a door there, and I can actually put an event where it will transfer the player inside. This was, you know what? This building was supposed to be... That's my fault. This door was supposed to be outside the gated area. Let's assume that this goes here, and this one actually runs over to this door. Sure. So I could have the commerce center right there or in the center here. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to have it in the center here. Let's get rid of these lines. I can have the government building right here, the seat of commerce, I don't know, the person in charge. I want the building to be big, and I could take a page from this building and have maybe a couple wings. Oh, wait, you know what? That might actually add some personality to it to have it like that. And what if I just leave this open and have something like that, maybe? Let's see, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Well, it's too much like the other building. But this building's really just about regulating the flow of goods that come in from port. This is about dealing with the locals, right? Maybe I should... Oh, because when you have wings, it's more or less segregating the bureaucracy. Maybe it should just be one big... Maybe it should just be one big building. Yeah. You know what I could do to make it look unique is just have... Well, maybe not that much. Yeah. Something like that. And then... yeah. I'm okay with that, I think. Let's have... I'm actually going to get rid of that part of the road. There we go. And we can have this run over and then down. Sure. And then I'll have a branch come off here for the other buildings, I think. You know what? I want to make that one just a tiny bit bigger. I want it to be the tallest building in the town. So there we go. Perfect. All right. So now I need some villagers over here, I think. Am I going to close this up? I think I'm going to close that up. Give me a second here. Yeah, I think I'm going to have some villagers over here. So let's get some roofs. Get some roofs out. We can have smaller buildings. Kind of like slums. I don't want to say slums, but at the same time, these people aren't like rolling in dough, right? Even though this city's pretty big, pretty kind of big, and probably the biggest one the players have come to yet. Actually, you know what? I got rid of that building because I want to put something like this in. Maybe be slightly bigger. Yeah, I think that's fine. I also have some wells, but I think maybe it would work better to have the well like over here. I think if for the soldiers, the well should be inside. But then it's too close to the ocean. I think the well should be inside the soldiers section. They would be paranoid about the residents poisoning their well. Maybe right there. That's for the inn and for the guests, the visitors, the tourists. I think that's fine. 2 wells in this big water thing here. Okay. I got palm trees. I've got things. We've got more open space here. I could add a couple more buildings. I could add another one here. I could redo what I've got here for this building. I actually was going to have to do that, wasn't I? Because I said I wanted this building. Yeah. I wanted this to be on the other side of the... So what if I do... Yeah, all right. And then I'll just cut this door. Post it here. Post it there. Post that one there. I'm not happy. Yeah, this is just an exit. This is like the processing center. Sailors and stuff bring their junk in here, get it processed. Any visitors that arrive have to come through here. And yeah, okay. Sure. So let me move this building that door, because yeah, I'll put it over there. This building can have 2 entrances. That's fine. Put that there. There we go. And then I'll run a little path along. If I'm going to do that, I should get rid of this one. Yeah. Oh, well, whatever. I can have a little... I should have a little something here because I want to put the players need to talk to this statue containing the Angel of Knowledge to get into the Shrine of Knowledge, because it's sealed by the Angel of Knowledge to keep the enemy soldiers from getting in. So I want to put it here, but I want like a little square, a town plaza or something in this section. And we've still got the residents over here. I kind of just threw them in there because I'm kind of running out of time, but we can do a little better than this, I think. Having them clustered like this in a perfect square, that's not realistic. That's not realistic at all. They would be clustered around the fresh water source, but not like this. So I'll shake that up. And then I've still got stuff back here. I can put in more residents, maybe. Maybe government officials who live here. And then maybe 1 or 2 houses over here for the shop owners. Maybe another shop. I don't know. Maybe this is a fishing shop and the item shop can be over here. And then I've got to work on the warehouse section down here, as well as maybe adding a couple of... Whoops, that is not... I forgot to hold down shift. Some piers like this. And making the docks just look better. I'm definitely going to have... Yeah. I'm going to definitely have one for military ships come in. Maybe one over here like this. Yeah. All right, I'm almost completely satisfied with this new layout. And I think this is what I'll stick with. Fingers crossed I don't change my mind a third time. But yeah, this is the layout we'll go for this town. I need to jazz it up a little, as I usually do between recordings, but this is what I'm sticking with. Fingers crossed. But I guess I'll end the episode here. Thank you everyone for joining me. Until next time, stay safe and God bless you.